Go up the wrong way.
Missing a camera. Look at this. It broke off. Damn. Now we gotta go find it. Broke off. What's up, fellas? Let's see if we can find this camera. Operation Find Camera. So it's not there. And it was on my... Oh, wait up. It was on the drive side. I'm looking on the opposite side. Uh-oh. Go ahead. I'm going up the wrong way. You haven't seen the camera, have you?
I just found it.
Oh, did you really?
Yes, I was gonna bring it to the race.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good thing you asked.
Yeah, I was like, man, got back over there and I was like, no. Thank you so much for picking that up.
You're welcome.
And the proof is right there. You see it snapped off?
Oh, you put GoPros down there.
Super happy that she found it, guys. Very cool.
Get off my hand!
Tomatoes. Wolf Tick Nation, thank you guys for tuning in to once again another Wolf Tick Videos episode. We are glad you guys are here because on today's episode we're going to be doing a little bit of everybody's favorite real-time review on what bike? Well, you guessed it. It's the Grand Canyon 5 large frame 29er mountain bike, and it ain't our bike. That's the best part about it. It's Toby's bike, one of my jiu-jitsu no-gi students. So we're fixing to take this thing to the Cat's Meow. We're going to ride up to the Cat's Meow. We're going to take it down the Cat's Meow, and we are going to put it through its paces. We're going to see if that big old nasty 12 speed actually shifts today. If it stays silent, we might have a little something for that. And we're going to just see how this bike does overall, how the fork's going to do, how the brakes do. We got hydraulic brakes on this thing. Let's get these brakes bedded in. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you ain't a part of the Wolf Tick Nation. Let's get suited up and let's take this thing down the Cat's Meow. Before we take this thing on a real-time review, there's something we got to do. Plus, we got to do a drop test. But first, we don't want to mess this frame up, baby. All right, here we go. Real-time review of the Grand Canyon 5. This is Toby's bike, so we gotta be careful with it today. We are gonna be taking everybody's favorite trail, the Cat's Meow. Let's do this bike. Oh man, this bike, basically parents gave us the go-ahead and gave us a budget, and we're gonna be doing some tasteful upgrades, and some of the upgrades might be based upon today's real-time review. But we got hydraulic brakes, 12-speed group set with the clutch. Clutch is engaged. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a great ride for Toby. So first thing we're going to do, guys, go ahead and turn this lockout on. Wolfman was a big fan of the lockout. Something very strange with this bike is the lockout. Well, it's a coil fork, but it's got a rebound. We'll mess with the rebound just a little bit. I got it set right in the middle right now. So we'll be doing that for sure. But the lockout is just solid on this thing. And this group set's solid on this thing too. First of all, I love this shifter. And the reason is not only can you shift it with your thumb, it's either a trigger or a thumb shifter. So we can mix it both depending if you're going uphill or downhill. That is super helpful. But we've got an 11 to 51 tooth. And this thing's gonna climb like no other. Now one of the downsides already, this thing needs a dropper because I don't want to have to keep on getting on and off this bike and changing the seat post height. That's for sure. Maybe we have one sitting in the shop ready for Toby's bike. So that was a quick climb, especially with that gear set. Wow. Or with that group set. And the clutch is engaged. We'll see if we get any chain slap going down the cat's meow. Oh yeah, this thing shifts so nice. I'm gonna be a big fan of this thing going down the cat's meow, I know it. I'm just curious how my feet are gonna track on these pedals. That's probably another upgrade point. Is gonna be these pedals for sure. They're just, you know, plastic, but everything else on the bike is decently solid. We got the MT200 hydraulic brakes that feel pretty good. I always love the levers on the MT200s. We'll see how those do. Wolfman pretty much bedded in the brakes earlier. He took this bike down to the restroom. He was the first one on it officially, but bike feels good, feels very solid. Now, something with this fork is it's not really moving a whole bunch. I'm gonna slow that rebound down a little bit. We're opened up. Also, let's get this preload soft. Okay, so preload is as soft as it'll be. It definitely needs some stanchion grease or something because it's not wanting to act the greatest. It's still, it almost feels a little sticky up front. Oh, that definitely helped. Okay, that's so weird. It being a coil fork but having rebound, and the adjustment actually works. Nice. All right, let's keep on riding to the cat's meow. So the really uncomfortable thing with this bike, I mean, this bike is super comfortable. It's super tight. We're not getting any whiskey throttle today. The grips feel excellent. The brakes are working. We're going to be putting the brakes more to the test here on the cat's meow. But the thing that's driving me nuts right now with this bike is the seat. The seat is so bad. I mean, it's rough. And I'm wearing padded shorts right now, guys. This seat, although it looks sleek and it looks awesome, oh my gosh. Feels like I'm sitting on a rock. So that might be something else we're gonna have to order for Toby. Wow. All right. You guys recognize this part of the trail? I'm gonna open this fork up before I forget to. This is the cat's meow. We're coming up on the hub. Everybody's favorite test track. Guys, if it's your favorite test track, please hit that like button. Show your boys some love. Let's get the Grand Canyon 5. We'll probably get that seat post drop down and ready to rock this thing. Such an easy climb up. That seat has got to go. It's so uncomfortable. Hey, can you hear me? Also let you know, I just got the Canyon up here. Super smooth ride all the way up. Everything but the seat.
I told you, seat sucks. Everything else is great, but that seat's horrible.
Yeah, the seat is terrible. He's going to be super excited about the 12-speed group set. That was butter. We're going to have to take the dork disc off, pedals. There's a few things we're going to have to talk about when they get down there. But I'm going to go ahead and drop the seat post down a little bit. Try not to scratch the seat tube up. And then we're going to hit the cat's meow.
That sounds like a plan. I think we need to find a seat to put on there as well.
Yes, absolutely. All right, love you. I'll see you in a little bit.
Be careful. Don't wreck.
You hear that? I ain't going to wreck, man. I'm going to be safe with this thing. But damn, I'm going to want to send this bike. Had it been the size medium or small, I don't know if Toby would be getting this thing back. All right, guys, here we go. Grand Canyon. Seat post is dropped down. Standing room only. Well, not really. This is as low as the seat post will go. We've got the sloth cam going. Okay. And we're going to even do a little fork cam for you guys. Rebound is set about 3/4 to the softest. I just can't believe I'm saying that on a coil fork. I'm looking forward to this, man. This is going to be a smooth ride. I know it. Let's get it, Wolf Dick Nation. Hit that like button. Okay, now that fork's starting to get a little movement up front now. Didn't really get to use it too much after that rebound adjustment, but we're going to go, heck, we're going to go to 10th gear here. All right, now let's see if we can get some good rowing in here. That seat's a little high for me, but remember, it's not my bike. All right, super balanced bike already, and wow, is it light. Oh man, this thing just wants to jump. Oh, hell yeah. Very cool. All right, we're in 11th gear. That group set is completely silent back there. Man, I can pull up on that front, even with that coil fork up there. All right, see if we can clear this. Oh my gosh, and it rolls so fast for the 29er. We're gonna be putting these tires to the test. All right, first tabletop. Second, hit the brakes a little bit. Woo! Third tabletop, a little front end heavy. on the fork side. Let's take it to our little stopping area. Let's take a look at these stanchions real quick. See how much travel we've used up. Okay, so we didn't get full travel out of these guys, but we're about, I'd say 20 millimeters away from bottoming them out. That fork is acting really good to us. Group set's acting good and looking good as well. No oil or any kind of residue on the chainstay protector, but I still think that was a very good decision. We don't want to mess this thing up at all. It's too good looking of a frame. All right, the clutch is still on. All right, man, everything still feels good and solid. Let's get after it. We got the tire test area coming up. We've got the Tough Tom in the front, and we've got the Rapid Robs in the rear. Let's see how we do. If you guys want to get any of the specs on this bike, make sure you guys go back in the initial impressions video and check it out. All right, famous spot between the trees. Will we make it? Ooh, yeah. Dude, this thing is solid. I might have to get me one. Little drop area, still very quiet. All right, we got a few tire test areas here. Oh, that seat is hitting me. Okay, now tire test area. We're gripping in the front, we're fast in the rear. Good little tabletop, yeah. All right, dude, that front's gripping and digging perfectly. Those brakes, I'm one finger in the brakes, guys. I didn't realize. I'm one finger in these hydraulic MT200s. Working good. Wow, that rear is fast. So the rear kind of has a little bit of wanting to slide out on you, but that's fine because that front grips no problem. That's a fast bike. Very fast 29er. Man, if this thing were a medium or a small and I was rolling the way I was, that'd been a record, I'm telling you. Thing felt super salty going down. Man, excellent ride. I mean, nothing's wrong with this thing whatsoever. Looks good up on the front. I used a little bit more travel on that tabletop. Probably, maybe used it all up. About 10 millimeters left to go. That rebound, the adjustments, I'm super excited that it actually works on the coil fork. I love that we got the quick releases on this thing just in case we got a flat. Man, I am such a fan. And what's crazy is we still got some climbing to do out of here, guys, and I'm not mad about it. This thing climbs so awesome. I mean, that group set is amazing on this thing. I am not minding the climb ahead of me at all. All right, guys, well, I'm super happy with the Grand Canyon 5's performance today. It was a heck of a ride on a real-time review. I enjoyed it so much. I mean, this thing is a climbing monster. We all know that. 12 speeds, 51 tooth max. Not a problem or an issue at all with the Shimano Dior. The MT200s were great. I was one fingering them at the bottom of Cat's Meow. This bike's balanced pretty well. I did get a little bit of air and come down a little front heavy. What I enjoy about that fork is it's a coil fork, but the damn thing, the rebound, the lockout, the preload, all that stuff works really well on it. You know what I'm saying? I thought for sure we were gonna have to kind of hook up Toby a little bit and spend a lot of that budget to go on the fork. What I'm happy with is I think that thing is enough definitely to get him by, and we'll be able to do different upgrades on this bike. The seat is terrible. All right, the seat is god awful. It could use better grips. They're not terrible, but it could use better grips. Dropper for sure, because the little post mount here on the back side, I have to get a tool out and mess with it all the time. So definitely having a dropper on this will be a big help. The tires did awesome. I mean, I think we did an excellent job. Wolf Tick Nation, give yourself a round of applause. I think we did a great job getting Toby, selecting him out of bike. And Toby, just wait till we start putting some upgrades on this thing. It's going to be awesome. Wolf Tick Nation, we will see you guys on the next episode. Appreciate you watching. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you ain't a part of the Wolf Tick Nation. Check out the affiliate links in the description below. And I think I need to order me one of these bikes.